Kiwi Fox is our amazing director.
That'll never make the final cut.
Welcome to our video. Back to episode 2 of Tipsy Fiction. I am wearing the exact same hoodie. Okay, so last week we filmed Joker. And you know, I knew a little bit about Joker just because it's been around. Like I've seen the tweets about it. So I knew a little bit about it. But what Kelsey is about to explain to me, I know literally nothing about. It's a Netflix series, an entire season.
Umbrella Academy?
Umbrella Academy? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a series instead of a movie, I thought, okay, you need an extra minute.
Like, that's enough.
1 minute and 6 seconds per episode.
A whole SpongeBob episode on the clock.
Wow, that's such a good way to look at it.
I know, right?
Love SpongeBob.
My drink of choice is a ruby grapefruit White Claw hard seltzer.
Cranberry
vodka.
vodka, and like
Love
a
that.
little bit of Red Bull.
3,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
1.
Yep.
Start.
Umbrella Academy, the show opens, right? There are
Yeah.
a bunch of women that are giving birth. You don't know why. At the beginning of the day, they were not pregnant. But now they're pregnant. This man named Reginald Hargreaves, he comes and he's like, this is crazy. I'm going to adopt as many of these babies as I can because I think they're really special. So he adopts them. He gets as many as he can. Turns out he can only get 7. They flash forward 25 to 30 years later. Reginald Hargreaves, their adopted dad, has been murdered or is dead. And you don't know what happened to him. Most of the kids think their dad died of a heart attack, right? But there's one kid who's like, I think he was murdered. So there's 7 of them. I'm going to explain all of them as quickly as I can. First character is Luther. He is a bulky boy. Number 2, his name is Diego. He can throw knives. Number 3, I don't remember who number 3 was. I think it's Allison. She can talk to people and be like, I heard a rumor that you did this, and it'll come true. Number 4, Klaus. He can talk to the dead. Number 5, this boy that can time travel. I don't remember his name. I just know he's number 5. He disappears when he's like 12. We don't know what happened to him. Number 6 is Ben. He has some tentacle powers. We don't know what the fuck is up with that. Number 7 is Vanya. We think she's normal. Number 2 is really sad, and he just really loves his mom, who is a robot lady, created by the dad. Ben, the tentacle man, he died at a young age. We don't really know what happened to him. They never really explained it in season 1, so it's not really that important. But number 5 comes back in time, and he comes through a portal, and he's like, I'm here. By the way, the end of the world is gonna happen. We need to fix it. So they're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? He befriends a mannequin named Dolores, and he's like, this is my girlfriend, and he's like, loves her, and that's the only person he loves. Eventually, when he's in this organization, he time travels back in time to try and save his siblings from this apocalypse, even though he doesn't know what the apocalypse is.
And he's an old man in a child's body.
All he knows is that there was an eyeball in his sibling's hand. The person that belongs to the eyeball doesn't exist yet. Their butler that raised them as a child, he's an actual monkey man. His name is Pogo, and he raised them along with the robot mother. The guy who can communicate with the dead dies at a rave because he's a drug addict, and then he like wakes up in like purgatory, and he's like, what the fuck's going on? And his dad communicates with him. He's like, listen, I killed myself so that like you guys could all get together again and try to like band together before the apocalypse happens, so you could try to prevent it.
Oh god, an hour and a half, a minute and a half.
By the way, you're actually special, and you need to just like focus and like train your ability. So she dates this guy for like a whole like 5 episodes. Then she finds out at some point that the guy is actually like a kid who is a fan of like all the kids when they were superhero kids. Like he's trying to make her understand that she's a superhero. And then she like accidentally like kills her sister. And it's a whole thing because her sister comes and she's like, you need to calm the fuck down. But she doesn't actually kill her. She actually she doesn't actually die. And then when her siblings find out that she's dangerous, they lock her up in a cell. She eventually breaks out of the cell because she finds out that she's really powerful. And she breaks out of the cell, and they find out, oh shit, the reason that the apocalypse is gonna happen is because we're shit siblings, and we never really paid attention to Vanya because we thought she was normal and boring. They try to go confront her, and they feel bad about it, and then she almost causes the apocalypse, but then number 5 time travels back in time to try and fix everything.
That was not bad. A bit I thought Kelsey was really going to focus on, she didn't focus on at all. Who is the true monkey murderer? Is it Pogo, the monkey, Hargreaves, the father, Vanya, the powerless sister, or the man in the yellow hat?
I'm gonna go with the powerless sister.
That's correct. Vanya,
Yeah.
you did not talk about how Luther has a slightly gorilla-esque upper body.
I was gonna say that. No, he's basically Donkey Kong, like an actual furry
So-
brought to life.
No.
He goes to a rave and this girl's like, I'm into furries, let's fuck. And he's
No
like, okay, I am
way.
not kidding.
How did Luther get his monkey body powers? Pogo is his father, and he's actually half ape. Another child with a power accidentally fuses him with a monkey while on a mission. His dad used an ape serum to save his life. Luther is just Pogo dressed up in a human suit that he outgrew.
I'm gonna go with A.
Unfortunately, incorrect. Which of the Academy members died when they were but a boy? Ben, Klaus, Diego, all of them, but luckily Tim Allen activates the Omega-13 just in time for them to survive the dangerous mission into space.
Did you make a Zoom reference?
Omega-13 is from Galaxy Quest.
I thought it was a Zoom reference.
Diego
Oh.
died.
Unfortunately, incorrect. It was Ben.
It was Ben.
It was the Squid Boy. What is Allison's key phrase for her ability? Allison says, I heard a rumor, imagine this, embrace eternity.
I'm gonna go with B.
I heard a rumor, correct. Which Umbrella Academy members had an affair? Luther and Klaus,
Oh no, I didn't mention
Allison
this
and Luther, Vanya and Allison, or Klaus, Vanya, Diego, and Pogo.
I didn't mention
So many levels of,
Oh, no!
of weird.
I'm gonna go with a solid B.
Which was Allison and Luther. Correct. What traumatizing event did Klaus suffer through his not-so-brief foray into the past? He fought in World War II, and he was captured by the Germans. He
For him.
fought in the Vietnam War, and one of his squad mates was a lover who was killed by the enemies. He visited the moment his mother gave birth to him, and ran into the jungle and lived as Tarzan. Or he entered a strange loop on February 2nd, 1993, ruining the day until he fell in love with some random guy in a hotel room, only to be transported back to the future.
I'm gonna go with B.
Correct!
Yes!
What is the name of Five's companion approximately 38 years
I did
while
say this.
trapped in the apocalyptic post-life? Denise, Harley Quinn, Dolores, Manny Quinn.
I'm gonna go with C, my dude.
Dolores.
Dolores.
Correct. Why did Hargreaves, which is the father, why did he make Vanya think she had no powers? Is it because he was worried the other kids would be jealous of her powers? She was screaming the wood off the paneling, cutting the paint off the walls? She killed multiple nannies and her abilities seemed too strong? Or a girl with powers named Raven told him that in the future her powers would lead to the destruction of the moon?
I'm gonna go with C. She killed too many nannies, my dude.
She absolutely did.
She did.
What finally
Bro.
causes Vanya to give into the dark side of her powers? Is it Harold Jenkins's notebook revealing that he was manipulating her into trying to become evil? Her father's notes revealing he knew about her powers all along and misled her whole life? Allison revealing that she used her power to make Vanya believe that she had no powers? Or was it Luther's dumbass locking her in a cage made for a child and preventing anyone from letting her out like a fucking lunatic?
A. That's my answer.
Incorrect. What characters besides the Umbrella Academy members escaped the apocalypse during the exit
Allison.
scene? No, she's part of the Academy members.
Alice.
So we're not including the 7 children here. Pogo and Grace, Dolores and Grace,
Grace.
Hazel and Agnes, Hazel and Cha-Cha. Or is it Hargreaves who reveals that he never was dead and he grabs Ben from the basement cellar before escaping in his own portal?
B.
B was Dolores and Grace.
That is correct.
Unfortunately, both of those are dead.
Both dead.
And neither of them survived the
The correct
apocalypse.
answer is C. There's so many characters in this show that I knew Kyle was not going to remember most of them.
Alright, let us know in the comments down below what you want us to talk about. I haven't seen a lot of shit. I don't know anything about Umbrella Academy. I still don't. I don't know how I got any of those answers correct.